Alright, what's up, guys? Let's continue our journey. Played absolutely no games in 5 days. So, if I had more time to play, I would be practicing build orders and maybe even doing like a practice build order stream. But, like, all the StarCraft I'm able to play is pretty much what you guys have been seeing in these playlists. Been playing 0 StarCraft outside of the stream. But it's not too bad because even though, you know, we're only playing once a week for a couple hours, I really don't feel like I'm adding too much rust in the downtime. I think, you know, I'm playing enough to... Oops, don't want to take that gas. To keep improving, so... Now, one thing I wanted to say, I'm not sure if I said it before, but the only things I'm focusing on, there's like just 2 things I'm focusing on with this, I'll send a couple guys down here. Alright, this will be easy. Trying to take my gas, that's fine. Use the one that's actually down the gas. Okay, that's interesting. The only 2 things I'm focusing on for improvement is just trying to make sure that my build order is good. And then, excuse me, build orders and making sure I take good fights. Since I don't even really have time to research the exact build orders, I don't have time to, yeah. I'm just kind of making up the build orders as I go, based on prior experience and knowledge. But there's like some small intricacies that I have unoptimized, and that's kind of things like when to cut probes or when to cut units. I'm just kind of using like the big benchmarks to kind of guide my gameplay. You know, like, for example, one benchmark is like 3 gateways and attack for 1 base, attack plus 8 gateways for 2 or 3 bases, you know, stuff like that, going up to 10 to 12 gates by the time I got 4 plus bases. Like general guidelines. So, teardrop. This is somebody that I've played before. My main account a long time ago. I don't remember how good he normally is. I don't know if he's higher MMR than he usually is or lower. But I want to say like maybe I have a memory of him with a Grandmaster icon, so I'm not sure if he's been Grandmaster before or to donate MMR. Well, um, I've a long time ago, like in Wings of Liberty and stuff, I practiced a lot against cannon rushes. I've watched people, like professional players, defend cannon rushes. So, cannon rushes, you know, most of the time is going to be free MMR for me. Like I like playing against cheeses because cheeses are the easiest thing to practice against and get consistent against, because there's only so much you have, so many tools you have available to you at the early game, and only so many tools available to them at the early game, that the amount of random variables is actually pretty low. We have a 1 gas expand, looking all normal. We'll start this guy because I saw the SCV running out there, so I'm not sure if it's going to be a block or not. Looks like no block. Cancel. Go ahead and make this. I think I'm going to refrain from doing the Brigade Blink build. I just want to play more positional StarCraft. And with positional gameplay, I want to make sure I just play really solid and defensive, and just try to get work on my timing to not die to any kind of early shenanigans. We have a Marine over here. There's a Reaper. We did protect the probe. Weak probes, always throw them into gas. Alright, he did manage to find it, but that's fine. Oh yeah, we want to get this. I'm gonna do the good old 2-gate expand with a blink. Make sure we got 2 guys in every node. Looking good. Keep this coming. We'll take this expansion and we'll send our observer that we get down there. I'll do at least 1 good warp in before we take this base. Usually it's not going to be a push that fast, so we can put this up here. We don't really need to warp in too much on the low ground for want to keep going with the observers nearby. Wow. Nice. He could still be coming in with the dropship, so watch the minimap while we do this. So this is an old build that technically doesn't work anymore. Going for the double upgrades, just because the rush distances are so small these days. He's got the medevac coming. We don't want him to... We go for the medevac first because we don't want him to get too much of a nice position. Oh no. Now our goal is to get up to 8 gateways as quickly as possible. We're playing heavy gateway Mando, trying to overrun this position. We need to get this. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to see if we can stall him. And we'll only go up to 1 more gas. Maybe we'll go for 2 more gateways, total of 10. Get 2 of these. I can't really afford those, so it's a little rough. Make sure we don't make sure we don't get supply blocked. Now I just need to warp in a lot of units and buy time and slowly get ready to take this extra base. Our goal is to crush. What do we got here? Good job from him. He has taken things rather slow. It was good for him. Real remarkable patience. I do appreciate that he is playing in a way that is very indicative of someone who thinks he's like better. So he's playing like defensive, which is how he should be playing. Nice. I want to come out this side. He is playing pretty well. I do appreciate that. Oof. Too bad even upgraded units aren't good. we can start these guys for later. Look again. Alright, well, we tried. It's a little unfortunate that gateway units, even with Russian upgrades, suck. We kind of needed to get Splash or Storm a bit faster. Especially if he's like not going to attack, maybe just stay back. I was kind of curious and if I could push into him. The answer is no. Like, Sim is just too strong. Especially in a defensive position. Here we're playing against Killjoy. I guess like the main note in PvT is you can only counterattack. There's no attacking into turn, just kind of too suicidal. I wait for them to attack you, take a good fight, then you can counterattack. Unless they kind of miss their macro. But it can be hard to tell how ahead or behind they are in macro. It just takes a lot of game sense, a lot of playing to be able to look at their army and say, can I take that? And unfortunately, I don't have the time to get that calculation down. Alright, cool. We have a gas dial. These, what's in here? I feel like I should probably take this expansion and do this one. Yep. Make sure there's no battery out here. So this is a bit of a greedy defense. So we're a little bit more ahead than we normally be. He also kept a bunch of Lings alive, so there could be a follow-up Baneling bus coming that we should be a little potentially worried about. I'm gonna hit some Chrono Boost on this guy over here. There could also be a kind of a drop into the main. We do need to ship this guy over to make sure we are see what we got going on over here. No, actually, we'll just go for a charge. Like, where is this one? We'll try and go for the kind of Archon style. See if we can crush this base over here while getting ready for this one. Oops. You're staying on. Not a lot of stuff. It's a lot of free stuff for us. Okay. Really wants to prevent that base from going up, so. Send this guy up. We got him. Chargelot Archon Immortal is probably the strongest ground army you can build against Zerg. So how you doing tonight, Sinister? So that game was a bit of a mess. I was making up a lot of stuff as I was going. So it was a bit difficult. The difficulty obviously comes from, you know, like, we'd definitely be able to win harder if our build orders were like well thought out, and our timings were better. But even though like we did win that one pretty convincingly, a lot of the issue just comes from the fact that, excuse me. I think I want to forge fast expand for fun. We'll just forge fast expand. Been a while since I did the old FFE. Like we could hit with a good builder. You can hit way faster. You could hit stronger. You can hit with better units. You know, all that stuff. With a weaker build order like ours, we hit a little bit slower with a little bit less, with less quality. Can I do this? Should I? I think we should try, right? We'll try. We'll just, if we're doing this, we gotta do this. There we go. And then we do this, we do this. We cancel these guys because we want as much as possible. Yep. We'll do the full wall in our own. We don't want to be too greedy. Yeah. So we are gonna go for like this gas and stuff. Take a look at what we got going on around here. But we only really lost like what, 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We took out 300 minerals here. Let's go and check for additional expansions. You can't drone transfer, which is nice. We absolutely need to go for this it's gonna take us some time to break out. We can now get our nexus. Make sure we get this and a backup pylon. Oh, he's kind of chewing on this stuff. Maybe we can do this. So. Come on. Getting this out is pretty critical. That's why we're that's why I went for the gas before this, because Ravager is sieging your front, and I'm skipping probes just to make sure I can get up enough defense. Now we're gonna make some probes. We're only gonna ever go up to like 3. And then we're gonna end up doing like a 2-base charge that timing as well. So we'll go ahead and... Okay, so we know we definitely hit expansion faster than his. We'll go up the middle. Put on some harassment. We only want 3 void rays, maybe we want more. But we're gonna do like a void ray charge that all in as a timing. Hide this probe over here. And we'll keep this. We got 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He's coming over here to try and do a little bit of a counterattack, which is good. I like it. Can we get a +1 out of this? This is technically a pretty strong attack that we're doing. I think we might need to go for a way to spend our gas. Right, here we go. This guy is gonna hate Protoss a lot. We've increased the amount of Protoss love in the world by a healthy amount. He 12 pulled us and we cannon rushed him, so fair is fair. And give him a moment to find a game so he's not so tilting. We don't want to easy mode all our wins. We don't want to farm this guy. We gave him our best of 3. Someone new. Otherwise, he's probably upset and tilted enough that if we did try to keep matching against him, we probably could farm him. But that's one thing you can do as you get closer to Grandmaster is you can take note of people that you have a pretty good win percent against, and you can try to farm them when you see them on ladder. Try to queue against them. It's technically a little toxic, but he's in game, so it's technically toxic. But if you don't let them know you're doing it, You know, you don't be mean to them. Um, but usually when you're trying to like get that first time end of season Grandmaster, right? Get that nice little badge. Like, um, you're like everyone's the first time getting Grandmaster, you're always like barely good enough to do it. Maybe a little bit not good enough. So you have to employ some creative tactics, like maybe farm people you're strong against. Um, Maybe try to play everybody once using your best strategies, stuff like that. Um, Dodge all the Terrans if that's your weakness. Like Terran absolutely is my weakness. Um, so usually, like my ability to get Grandmaster, I always say like my ability to get Grandmaster is dependent upon the number of Terrans that I fight against. If it's a lot of Terrans, probably not gonna get it. If it's Zerg and Protoss, we can probably do it. We got this. So far, everything in the opening looks like it's going pretty well. So this is a later scout. It's kind of more of an optimal mining. You'll see from time to time a lot of high-level Protoss is doing this. The downside is like you scout pretty late. The upside is you can do this. You can fill up your gas and still get a decent timed expansion. You know, the biggest downside is we're very late with scouting any potential cheeses. And we'll cancel this guy to go for a faster this and a faster that. Alright, we saw everything we need to see. Hmm. Little love tap for our boy. Okay, we can escort our dudes down. We'll shim the shade back up in case he tries to get up back up here. Alright, we've zoned him away, which is good. Get this. Go for a little bit later of Observer, so I can get this link pretty quickly. Got it. Alright, I'm just gonna go 3 gate. As we are going for the we'll send this guy down here. Up scout for the medevac. Get this warp in. Couple gas. I think we only need 5 medevacs or 5 stalkers to one-shot the medevac. So hopefully we can get that. Fortunately, might not. Might be getting supply blocked. There it is. We see it. He saw me, see him. We can only afford one. Now we do need to go up to quite a bit of gateways as quickly as possible, so we can not die to a push. One at least 6, 8 is pretty nice. And we want some sentries. Sentries is what protects the Colossus from getting dived on. That's also one reason why I only go for one upgrade. I just throw one cannon over here to help defend. One cannon in the mineral line to help defend. Put the soccer's on a separate hotkey. Start warping in. He still might try to like dive in with his stuff. That third Colossi. Did he kill all the Colossi? When the second Colossi pops out, we'll try to back in. No way. No way. This is a hell of an all-in, huh? That was a lot of tanks. Damn. Alright, cool, good game. That was pretty close, actually. If we had some better force fields, we wouldn't have lost our Colossi, and we would have easily won that fight. We had a bit more tanks than I expected. But that Raven, man, I didn't even see it. When it like I knew the Raven was there, but it wasn't even envisioned when it looked like it launched those disables. Looked like it disabled me from the fog of war. Like obviously he had vision to click, but I wonder if the range of that is larger than the fog of war range. I'm pretty happy with how that game went though. And those are like the perfect games to. Did I say that? Yeah, I did. Those are like the perfect games to lose. Is one against someone who's higher MMR, so the loss of MMR is lower, but also like I felt like Easily, I could have won that one. I just needed a little bit of finesse with the units. And we would have had that. A little bit of unit finesse. I definitely need to. I definitely will send a Phoenix to go and take a peek next time as well. Because he had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He had like 5 or 6 tanks. I did not expect that many tanks. So I was expecting when I blunk in there, I'll just pick up like 3, 4 tanks and then I call it good. That's interesting. Looks like a double gas because he's pacing. Nope, okay, not a double gas. I was gonna say it looks like a double gas because it looks like he's pacing to make a factory, but I guess he's not. So he definitely wants to wall me in. This has the potential for cheese. I considered recalling it out, recalling the probe out. I was a little bit too scared of what the potential follow-up of his would be. We're gonna double chrono because it's a Reaper, because we don't know if he expanded, so I want to get this scout. We'll zone him away. And we'll actually go for the Robo a bit quicker. Because he could be going for a 1 base all in. Nope. Very interesting play though. Definitely could have been a factory. Right. These gateways a little bit late, but should be maybe not too horrible. We sent this guy over here to help scout for the medevacs. Gonna warp in. Since we have him down there, we can probably send the first one over. A little bit of a peek inside his base. Double gas here. We do want a little bit slower expansion just to kind of get out the Colossi. Don't know what I'm looking at quite yet. Don't see. Much. You see the medevac over here? Oh shit. Misclicked it. Grab this. Well, the medevac ran home. Missed our chance. I send him over there. Alright, before we do that, we need to get that gateway count up. Oh, he's coming. He's coming ahead a bit quicker. What do we want? No, what the fuck? I blame the class I for wanting to take like the world's longest path. Oh my god. Why? Yay, thank you. Why is this Colossi just taking the world's worst path? It's probably because of these guys here. I think he's all in. He's gotta be all in. Typical Terran. I'm behind. Going to the main base. Gotta kill all the stuff. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this so much. Oh, why am I supply blocked? Why am I over here? Trying to pick me apart. Ain't working. Alright, he's coming with the big boys now. Holy shit. Good game. Show me another base, please. Okay, he was on this many bases. I thought he was only on 2. I was like, if he's on 2 bases, no way. No way. I would lose my shit. I thought it was definitely 2 base on me, but he wasn't. It did look like he did a little bit too much damage to us. That's the only issue I have with PvT, or at least Protoss in general, is that Protoss units are just so bad. Like, we need Colossi to deal with medevacs, but then they just kill the Colossi so quickly. Oops. Like, you need to use the Disruptors, you need to use Storm, but Disruptors are easily countered. Storm is easily countered. Even after, like, the Ghost nerfs, Terran is still too strong. A lot of reason we lost that last game is just because I thought he was on 2 bases for so long, but yeah, and then being able to lift up in medevacs. I think the medevac itself is too strong of a unit. I do understand why they went for the medevacs, because like medics kind of body block the ground units too much in Brood War, and you know, ground splash is pretty good. But to make the drop ships have the ability to heal, you know, it's pretty bad enough that he can doom drop, but being able to doom drop while being able to heal your units, it's pretty rough. But gotta protect our classes better. I wonder if we can get the adept all the way across the map in time to kind of harass that SEC. Rebrain coming. Nope. Unable to get there in time. Got a couple hits there, not too bad. Is pretty interesting. Brain, reactor, factory. So he is pretty low MMR. I wonder what the chances I can win off of his big stocks. Looks like it's mass those guys. I feel like if he got the upgrade, he would just shred me. Alright. Looks like it is probably mech. Can I overrun mech with just gateway units? Kind of curious. We might need something like this. Spend some of our gas. If we are to overrun mech, we definitely can only do it off of a lot of gateways. Definitely would need a lot of gateways to do it. Oh my god. I didn't get charged. We just held that with slow. Slow zealots. He's scanning for this observer. Why can't I? Oh, I don't have storm. Oh my god, this is the game from hell. Everything that can go wrong is going wrong. We didn't get. We tried storming, we didn't get storm. We tried zealots, and we didn't get charge. Only thing going well for us, the fact that I don't know, Mike, pretty good. But the question is, can we keep up the macro? Well, we definitely need some more. Not watching my army because, you know, we're doing pretty good without it. Without watching the army. I have enough. I have enough of these guys. Get these upgrades going. Go for our air. It does have a base down there. No base here. Oops. Come on, you guys. Gonna try and do some lose means. I come over here and kill these expansions. Make sure good mining. Yep. These guys will oh my god. More damage, get some more of this. Open some more of these guys. Hopefully he's not too angry because he is outmatched, right? And what are these guys doing over here? Like we are a whole poop ton of MMR above him. Unfortunately, if the MMR or yeah, if the MMR skill difference is too large, usually the game's gonna look like that, where you like I can play really poorly and still win. Just because like the reason they are that low MMR is because their build order, army composition, tactics is just lacking. So that takes a lot of pressure off. It's like I don't have to worry as much about his army supply being as large as possible, or if it is, maybe his macro isn't as well as good, or he's not going to take the right fights, or he's going to make like too many of certain types of units, or he's not going to know how to handle certain transitions, or he might transition too late, or his expansions can be too fast or too slow, and can be punished. You might not know where to attack, how to attack, when to attack, how to defend, where to defend, with what to defend, stuff like that. Got a lot of subtleties here, and I don't have perfect knowledge of that myself, but I should have better knowledge than the opponent. Right. If we start matching Terrans, we should be able to get to Masters 1. Unless we start like dropping games to everybody else. Even though I've had like a horrible win rate against Terran for like the last like 3 or 4 years, I always feel like I'm on the verge of being able to figure out the Terran matchup. It's like I always feel like any minute now, any moment, I'm going to all of a sudden it's just gonna recalibrate and we're just gonna be a-okay. He knows we're not cannon rushing because he took a little peek. So what do I want to do? I guess I'll do like a Phoenix opening. Let's see this. I like Phoenixes, they're pretty cool. Kind of opening up back like this. Right. It's okay for us to have a little bit slower of an expansion because we are opening up with the ability to harass. So it's not too bad. Nice. We didn't even kill that. Didn't even kill this thing. Good, nice. So we have the income advantage for sure. Now we want to go for I always want to go for Immortal second. I always like to get up to 5 Phoenixes also. And I like to move out with 3. Knows they're coming. Those are Phoenixes. I always like to do the mortals first because of blinks. Thank you, boys. I'm gonna take off gas. And like I said, it doesn't really matter that he expanded before us. The reason we go for 5 is because they can pick up and kill a stalker. Well, technically, we've done plenty of damage. So now we just need to make sure we don't die. Get enough immortals out, get charge up. Make sure we get enough duties. Don't get greedy, you know? Don't get too greedy. We have 2. Spread these out so if he does blink in, we don't get too hosed. We'll go for 1 observer. So put these guys on 2. We don't see any expansions yet. He's probably planning to attack. We want to avoid should we warp in quite a bit. Again. Mm. It's nice of him to use illusions. They definitely take some damage. 47-12, still. Still so close, but yet so far. 2 wins away. You know, I always keep like edging Masters 1. Yeah, it's so close. What's our race report? Oh, Aaron, we're down 4%. First Protoss, we're down 2%. First Zerg, we're up 4%. What is this? Ask, I'll issue. Ask, I'll issue, huh? What will he issue? It's like Grandmaster's on 4641. Definitely capable. Definitely there. 4641. I'd rather get 48 though. Come around here, 4825. 10% we're stopping the playlist around 4825. And if I'm still interested in going to 5K, we might make another playlist or something. Or just put it into live streams if we get into play beyond. But this playlist I kind of promised at least Masters 1 / Grandmaster. Udralisk. It's not quite the game we want to play. Well, if we win this one, for sure, we'll be promoted to Masters 1, I think. We should, unless he's playing unranked. 5K versus us, that should be at least 20-30 points. Should open up Forge Fast Expand. The weakness of Forge Fast Expand is that it is hard countered by any kind of like fast roach bust. So you want to be careful when you use it. You want to you don't want it to be your main strategy. It could be a strategy you mix in every once in a while. Because otherwise they're just going to roach grab you and you're going to die. So in case any of you guys are wondering why the Forge Fast Expand kind of died out, you don't really see it anymore. It's because Roach Ravager Rush is just way too fast and way too strong. We could do like a really powerful fancy all-in, like a really fast one. Yeah, I don't really want to do that one. But probably like an all-in that you would not expect. If I really wanted the win, would be to do like the really fast Robo Slow Zealot push. I'm gonna go Stalker and see if we can knock that guy out of the sky. So we can punish just that little bit of greed. Now this has the potential making him think we're opening up Gateway. Can you get there in time? So I wonder if he saw this. He was going straight for it. We gotta put it over here with him gravy. But because he might have saw that, not so gravy. So what does my follow? What do I want for my follow-up? Maybe go into like a fast velocity push on 3 bases. Oh man, these zergs. Their overlords are just too strong. Very nice. Is that a mutas? Would be going for mutas, but I mean, it's like a spire. Oh, Hydra. Perfect. Probably a really fast Hydra all in. No! No! Fuck you. Why don't I have any gas? I'm probably double producing colossi. Yeah, I think we got charge coming. I thought I would have more gas than I do, but that was not true. I think we should just go straight up the middle, huh? Oh, we need more this stuff. I think we got him. That muted transition wasn't that great. Oh, did you see that, Sinister? We beat a 5k Zerg. Oh, we got promoted to Masters 1. We have to change the stream channel. Back where we belong, Masters 2. Change that stream title to Promotion to Masters 1. Back of a GM Zerg. Here we go. Oh, it looks so beautiful. I could do it. I did it. I did it. I'm not washed up. Not washed up. You guys are washed up. You're washed up. I ain't washed up. Right? 34. Man, poor guy. If it, you know, normally I usually would offer a free win. But we're trying to get up there. We're trying to get maximum league maximum league tier 4949. Is that Grandmaster? I feel like it's not Grandmaster. Well, technically, you know, we've completed at least the first part of the playlist, Masters 1, so if I never make it to 4-8 again, I can't get this extra 80 MMR. It's technically 100. Well, I'm like 48-25-ish. If we can't get there, then I won't feel so bad. That felt nice. We ain't washed up. We ain't washed up anymore. You're washed up, Kudralisk. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, yeah, I was curious about that last guy. This one. Nope. This one. Nope. This one. Nope. This one. Nope. This one. Teardrop. 28 time master. Okay. Put this career somewhere. What is his race report? I don't know. Wait. What am I doing wrong against Terran that all my Protoss brothers are not doing wrong? If I can get my Terran win rate up 100%, we'd be back into 5k plus. We are just gatekeeped out of. Ooh. Just gatekeep by these Terrans. Like 43 Terrans, 31 Protosses, 26 Zergs. You know, if these two were swapped, or any of these two were swapped, if I had 26 Terrans, we'd be done. We'll be 5k. Maybe. Let's take a look. Let's whip out the calculator. Alright, so let's see. 43. Oh man, we don't have time for the calculator. I was gonna say, like, you know, if we just switch those around, how much MMR would I really have? We have Mr. Pinks over here. 4-2, Aaron. So I should just automatically win off the difference of the MMR, but Aaron players are scary. The scariest thing about it is if we lose to a 4-2, we'll pretty much lose all the MMR we gained from that Grandmaster, but we did get promoted, so typically against a 4-2 player, you most likely would want to scout early, or at least if the MMR is low enough. Because the probability of them, like, cheesing, especially since Terrans, like, hate Protosses so much, they have, like, an irrational hatred. We'll just scout for proxies. The probability of cheese is pretty high. There's really nothing in their main base that would surprise us too much, other than a lack of barracks that we're kind of searching for. We do like to know if they're scouting or if they're expanding. Yeah, well, I don't see any barracks. One last spot. Nothing here. So the advantage of this kind of scouting is we're taking like a non-standard path. So we might dodge the Reaper. And we should hopefully scout the timing of the expansion if he's playing standard. Looking not too standard. Looking like probably a one base all in. If it is a one base all in, we're going for charge. Still hard to know if it's a one base all in or if it's like Hellions. But we're still gonna go for charge, and we'll do immortal all in if this guy bamboozled us. Alright. We want to get up these gateways. Uh-oh, it's Ghost. What the hell? We played against this guy before. Gotta love him. Gotta love him. Yeah, block, body block. What? No. What a game. What a game. What a game. So we are in trouble. At least we got charge. That's kind of the one downside to getting this a little bit later. We're not going robo first. Going full minerals. All right. Damn. Things are looking a little scary. We're not too far behind. Surprisingly. Did the nuke go off? No? He is wasting a good bit of money with these nukes. So alright, I'm hoping we can get some damage done. I think he got a little too greedy. Nice recovery. We're gonna get like a yellow Terran. Yeah, I mean yellow Protoss or something. Protoss OP. Is that what we're getting? Is that what's gonna happen? Got it. Oh my goodness. What a game. You got a little too greedy there. You got a little too greedy. What time are these? Let me watch this replay. This is a strategy that we've lost to. Played against it more than once. Really gotta, let me just see this timing. So the reason I ran my probes here, it's better to kind of like try to run your probes because you want to waste as much energy time. Might have been even better to like maybe run them over here, like just run them away. If he runs out, if he keeps chasing them, you can maybe recall them back. We're just trying to like bleed energy just in case. Okay, he's got, so he builds the barracks over here. Damn. He's scattered everywhere but this. Alright, Ghost Academy's over here. Okay, so now let's proxy it on the map. Like, if fast tank pushes weren't so powerful, it could be actually not too bad to just kind of blindly make gateways here. But you know, if he's going for like a siege tank push, he's just rocking our infrastructure. And losing like 2-3 gateways over here is just way too painful. And if I would have came here and saw this, I would have been freaking out more about that stuff. Damn, like he's already producing the ghost right now. Damn. These ghosts, the first ghost pops at 2:30, 2:05. He's waiting for this. This is way too fast. Like, Clove is 86-second research. We're not, man. This is crazy. This is crazy fast. Especially, like, considering, like, he could have, like, technically proxied here and got here even faster. Damn. This is faster than I could get DTs out. Alright, so let's go back. When do I absolutely need to against Pinky? So we are how many seconds late? Now, the 2:48. Boom. 12 seconds late on the robo facility. So for 12 seconds late, so this could be 12 seconds further. Okay. Let's see when he hits. Nope. This could be done by now. So by the time these get here, this could be done, and we could be getting out a observer. Okay. The observer takes 8 seconds. So we could have an observer out right now. Okay. So this is important because it shows you how important your build order is, right? We were 12 seconds late on our robo facility, and it didn't feel that bad. But that 12 seconds late was pretty much all the difference against Pinky, right? We could have had an observer out. We could have pulled into the main, had an observer out, and killed those 2 ghosts. And we'd have been pretty much auto win, you know? So we went from potentially auto losing, auto winning if we get that observer out. So that's kind of the difference. Alright. Hey, it's Rinzet. He's did some 1-base all-ins against us. But you can see how, like, our MMR increases. You know, we're up to 4-7. This guy's still sitting at the exact same MMR the whole time we've been playing him. Because he's probably not focusing on the key mechanics that I keep trying to tell you guys about. You know what? Screw it. We're not going to be greedy with our macro. We're losing too much against Terran. Obviously, being greedy with our macro and not doing a fast scout has caused us to lose a lot of games, right? So maybe it's more important that we just send this probe as soon as possible, Alright. Let's see. We'll just see if this faster scouting increases our win rate. It's not like these extra minerals were doing much for us. Oh, damn. We're definitely stalling. Mm. Go and find this probe so we can go and confirm, hopefully confirm that scout. We're definitely not gonna, we're gonna definitely pay attention to make sure we get this robo timing. Right, let's go see if we can see what we can see. What? No. Oh my god, we're horrible. We are horrible at this game. Snuck up into our grill. But our base. At least we got the robot on time. Definitely need to. No. No, what am I doing? Alright. We're going for. What? Why? We got so many probes. Yo. Sucker. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going full ham on this kid. Actually, we don't want any more gas. We're just going full all-in mode. I guess we can put one each back. He poked the bear. We had no idea if he's going one base all in or not, so. He left us no choice. We don't want to all in him. But it's no choice. We might need to start thinking about transitioning. Soon. Because damn, what a hold. That was a crazy hold, considering how much I think we have the ability to go for anything but disruptors. Oh no. Damn. Hit it pretty good. Somehow was able to take. Somehow I was able to go really fast expansion and still not die. Oof, look at that. I think we're pretty lost. Cool again. That was pretty crazy. It was not a good all-in for us, I guess. Oof, 25 points. Maybe we just bleed out too much army. On paper, that should have killed him. Maybe we're just too supply blocked or something. because he did go for like fast expansion, like a third base. You know? Usually you go 3 base against 2 base all in, and you're pretty screwed. But yeah. But oh well, yeah. You win some, you lose some. Except for us, you know, if we're playing against Terrans, we lose more than our fair share, some. Put him here. Got one last guy here. Delay this a little bit. How many gas? One? It would be nice if Protoss was able to win without having to rely so heavily on Colossus and stuff. Because Colossus is just such a huge vulnerability. What's he hoping to see? Oh no, I'm late. Because the real upsetting thing with like the way I like to play the game is that I don't like to rely so heavily on like Colossus and stuff. I prefer to just play like, you know, decent army and macro or micro. And Protoss used to be like that. But now it's mostly just Terran and Zerg that are like that. And Protoss just becomes a race where it's like all you do is snipe their important unit and then they just die. It's almost certainly going to be a Widow Mine drop. Feeling it. He never sacrifices Reaper, which is odd. Puts me a little bit on high alert status. Watch the mini-map whenever you do stuff like this. We could be trying to sneak in. Shit. A little late on that sneaking in timing. Got it. Get one. Is this a 3x? Did not handle that too good because we still struggle on the micro or the macro. But that push was a little too, potentially a little too much from him. Almost certainly sees that. Got it. Okay. Get some sentries to protect the Colossus. Now we really don't know where he's at, so we definitely need to figure out how to get some map vision. We can hide some pylons on the map a little bit. But I haven't played like this in a while where like spreading out my pylons around the map. It's old style. We're just going to try really hard to not make disruptors. By not making disruptors, you kind of can get into letting your army He did show he had the propensity for liberators. Make liberators. Okay, now we don't have enough gateways, so we need to get 4 more gateways, and this should be pretty huge. And we want to make sure we get at least 1 more robo. These guys all here. I want to start charging up some additional he knows we're making these. Oof. Mm-hmm. What? Ugh. When the DPS is too low. God damn. I should have just let that die, but oh well. Guess we're pretty screwed now. Pretty dead. And Taylor was too strong. Where is he? Like, why isn't he attacking? Oh my god. Oh my god, why do Protoss units suck? Alright, cool, good game. Like, a buff that I think a buff for sure that Protoss needs 100% is take 100 shields away from the Archon and give them 100 health. There's absolutely no reason why they should just instantly die to EMP. Aaron's too good. It's like even with the storms, like Colossus, you know, I think I'm done with Colossus. They're just the worst units in the game. Ain't making Colossus no more. Take too long to make, they die too easily. It's complete garbage. Like nothing feels horrible than like having like after the Colossus die, having your whole army just evaporate because the medevacs just out heal your damage. Just so stressful. Like I want to be on the map, I want to pressure the opponent, and it's like, you know, 2 medevacs come in and kill all your economy. You try to do any damage to their economy, just drop some mules and they're alright. Going for the no Colossus anymore. We're done with it. We make Colossus, we lose the game. It's too easy to disable the Colossus. Too easy to stim and kill the Colossus. You don't even have to make that many Vikings anymore. So it's the most depressing race to play as Protoss. Nice. Alright, what are we? Where is the Reaper jump? Is it over here? Is there 2 Reaper jumps for this one? So only two Hellions, so there's still a pretty good chance at there being like a medevac drop with just two Widow Mines. That's still quite the possibility. Very interesting. What the hell? No, no, no. No. We fucked up. Welcome. We fucked up. He has some pretty good micro until like somehow the arguments kind of went food barred into. Oof. I don't think we can win, but we're pretty all in at this point. But we're pretty supply blocked, so I guess we can't be too all in, right? God damn. Gotta kill these medevacs. No! God damn. think we're doing pretty good up until the point where we like stop doing good. Oh, oh, come on. We definitely would have won by now if we didn't poop the bed so hard. Definitely need to keep killing these medevacs so he can't heal, but probably got a little too many medevacs here. You know? I don't think we have enough army anymore. Oh, can't even control it. Alright, if our micro was better, we would have got that. But our micro wasn't too great. Especially at that last engagement that I had. My stalker is on 2, but I didn't. It's nice to have just stalkers on 2, or at least a healthy amount of stalkers, like 8 or so. So that when you like move your army in, you can press 2 and then snipe the medevacs. If you try to snipe the medevacs with your whole army, a lot of your melee units will just kind of derp out. And if your army is a little bit too large, then you'll have a lot of units like losing damage potential. So because you have like a lot of units are body blocking each other. Same thing with like Vikings, you know, it's nice to have some stalkers on a different hotkey. But Terran. It would be nice if Terran, like, not only if they didn't just have better units, but they also didn't have like better cheeses. It'd be nice if they only had one of the two things. Like, okay, well, either your base can cheese or your base can just have better units. They kind of have best of both worlds. So he probably feels pretty comfortable. Uh, in the matchup. We'll see what he's got going on. If he's gonna open up Reaper, I really don't think he should be SCP scouting. Like, what am I gonna do? Right. Right. Okay. Protoss doesn't have any cheeses left. We're kind of a gutted race. Have to make the good units. We get enough disruptors, you know, it'll be difficult for him to do stuff. Probably put a lot of pressure on him. Let's see if we can bully him with some of our disruptors. That's the only way we have to win. Oh, I thought these probes were... Strike! That was a pretty fast rush he did. Or he does. I should be able to punish it harder, but too washed up. Washed up. We've been, to be fair, we've been washed up since all of Legacy of the Void. I don't think I've ever had a positive win rate against Terran and Legacy of the Void that lasted more than a day. PvT used to be my best matchup way back in Heart of the Swarm. Zerg used to be my worst matchup in Heart of the Swarm. And Protoss was kind of my 50-50, but now it's tables have turned. It's like Protoss is my best matchup. Zerg is a weird one. See if we can fake out the cannon rush. We'll go Phoenixes again against this guy. He's not a cannon rush believer. Not even properly saturated. Amazing. Is it all just triple stacking over here? No idea what I'm seeing. Is he not coming down here? Oh, he is down here. Start attacking that immediately in case he wants to keep it up. Yep, he does let it finish. Looks like we both let it finish. Yeah. Well, but we're in. What an interesting. All right, what a interesting. I have no idea. I don't know why he gave up. He didn't even go Stargate. He's going for Blink. Maybe he just doesn't like playing against Phoenixes. We accidentally island ourselves. We should have made a shield battery. Shield batteries take longer to build, and we wouldn't have accidentally batteried ourselves. Alright, we'll play one last game, then we'll call it. We'll call it. Rafflecopter. This build. Alright, so I didn't know about you. Oh man. Just was it F11? F11? What is like the messages? Message log. Log. There we go. We've done our due diligence. We've blocked them. So I'll do my 2-gate pressure build, which is technically a bad build, but kills a lot of people. Unless, of course, you know, he's cannon rushing me or something. But it's a 1 chrono build. What do we see here? It's not going to be a Nexus first, is it? Is he still just trying to type to me? Oh, what an unfortunate game to win. Now you did take this expansion, okay. A bunch of defense, okay. Let's go for the robo and keep chrono boosting. Should be a pretty easy game. Back chrono. Send this guy back. Obviously, we'll get the observer. Go for a blink. An absolute slaughter fest. He coming? Oh Lord, is he coming? Oof. A little too easy. I feel like I could go too easy. Mr. Rafflecopter. Edwards. Alright, well, we made it to Masters 1. And technically made it into Grandmaster, but I'm sure if I log on tomorrow we'll get promoted. Just because, you know, this is what Grandmaster looks like right now. No, this is what Contender looks like right now, my bad. This is what Grandmaster looks like right now. But maybe we'll say like this will complete the playlist for now. And I'll probably still play some StarCraft games, but we'll go on to like a different playlist. We'll just play some live games. I feel like at this point it's just kind of me trying to improve and refining myself. I don't know if there's any more advice that I can give that I haven't already given. Yeah, if there's specific things you guys need help to defend against, I can try to help, but you know, I don't play this game that much anymore, so I'm definitely not as good as I used to be. And you know, I'm still confident that I can get to 5K. It's just at this rate, it might be like 6 months. 6 months of playing once a week might be it. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully this place has helped you. Let me know if you guys need help at all. I am 100% motivated to play Stormgate for the rest of my life, so I'll probably still play some StarCraft from here to there. And I will stream it on the channel. If you guys are interested in Stormgate, it's going to be my main grind. So you guys have a good night.